So when are we doing this? You know, we talked about it. We've been pushing it off.
It's you, dude. You act like it's not me. It's you.
I was down to do it. You never brought it up. So tell the people what we're talking about. Catch the people up. Catch the people up.
Stop. I want Sam to hear this.
Okay, Sam.
What do we do?
By the way, Engineer Sam, nice haircut.
Yeah.
Nice haircut, looking good.
What do Coptic Christians do every Lent? We fast. And where we fast from? Animal products. So how am I supposed to eat wings?
Was it
during
right?
that time?
But it was like February. It was February.
That's when it started.
Is that when it's January? It was January.
No, you're bullshitting.
Because
it was not January. It was the end
Oh,
of
we did it based off the... Okay, fine.
Yes.
Fine. Which was such bullshit that you came back and won. That was the most unlikely victory I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
I said, you're going to all find out, like I've always said, you cannot bet on Tom Brady until there is something to bet on. There's nothing to bet on.
One day, all the anti-Tom Brady bettors are going to have your heyday. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have our day.
You, Max Kellerman, and probably like some random black guy.
How long has he been... First of all, I have no issue. I bet for years. I made plenty of money for years off of Tom Brady. Let's make that very clear. But how long has Max Kellerman been saying... He's got to come off the class.
4 years.
It's been 5, right? Since he first came on the show.
He had the take.
Since like 2015.
Before the Rams. So the Rams.
Right.
So no, it's been
because he used the Rams game, then winning the Super Bowl to still justify his clip theory. Yeah.
And then there you go. So it's been now 4 years. Tom Brady's not going anywhere. So to everybody who doesn't know what's going on, I was supposed to eat flatliners. I was supposed to do all these different things.
Yes.
And I was like...
We thought finally you were going to have to do it. Because year 1, I get it. Year 2, I was looking like you. But of course, as my luck goes, I was born on Friday the 13th for a clear reason. And this is the kind of stuff that comes with being born on Friday the 13th. So it got brought up today.
Yep.
That I still owe this debt. I still owe my dues.
I gave you a mulligan, but you didn't want to give me a mulligan.
No, because that's not the type of podcast. That's not the type of partnership. That's not the type of man we are.
That's fair.
That's not right.
Okay, so here's the deal.
So let's figure this out right now.
Right now, the deal is you have to do flatliner, you pay for my lunch, dinner, whatever, and you take a ball to the nuts because you love to do that. I don't fucking know why. It's been your thing since like middle school. But like
I don't know why I have proclivity and almost a comfortability with that sort of punishment.
It's just
and I don't want to dive any deeper than that. This is not free therapy.
It's scar tissue. It's scar tissue down there. It's too crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna have a family. I still believe there's fighters in there.
I'm gonna look at that kid and I'll be like, what kind of bullshit are you on? And he's like, what do you mean, Uncle Michael? I'll be like, you're the Antichrist because you should have never been born.
Right. He's gonna be born on Friday the 13th as well. He's going to have 3 eyes, little horns growing out of the head.
I went to the Antichrist instead of the actual, like, Christ, like Jesus.
Well,
there's no way.
If I spot a child.
You are the spawn saint.
Right.
So, yes, so that's the 3...
Long-time listeners and first-time listeners probably...
So those are the 3 things. So those are the 3 things. Right. I gave you an out. Well, you asked for an out, kind of. You're like, you're like, could I do a gross shot instead? And I was like, that's fine. But if there's a flat...
How about I do a gross shot? And how about I get out of my comfortability zone? I'll propose this. How about I get out of my comfortability zone? And I take a gross shot instead of the balls to the nuts? Because at the end of the day, that is a little demeaning.
I don't care.
For me and my future family.
It's the flatliner thing. I don't give a fuck about
You just need me... You just want to see me cry and sweat.
No. More so, for me personally, if I ever lose a bet, because I guess this is the bet we're always going to do. I don't fucking know why. But...
I mean, we can level it up as we grow.
But I'm just saying.
Our bet can grow, or the punishment can mature and worsen as we mature and, well, as humans kind of do, worsen.
Fine. Whatever you want to do.
Hopefully you get better, but
my point is like, you can't make me do a flatliner if you're not going to do a flatliner now.
I'm just trying, okay, that's fine.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Is you gotta be fair. You gotta be fair.
So, let's do a gross shot.
Okay.
Like one of those microwavable, whatever the hell they do now.
Yeah.
Flatliner.
Okay.
And I treat you to a delicious, wonderful meal from the greatest wings in the area and the greatest place to grab wings in the area and maybe the world, Buffalo Wing Factory.
Well, there you go. You have your spot. You have both those, and you also need to realize never to bet against Tom Brady. That's number 1.
I learned hard a couple times, but I still say too that there was so much stacked in my favor? There was.
I mean, all I'm saying is, again...
There was so... Anyway, I don't want to get into the past. I don't want to dig up old wounds here. I'll pay my debts. We'll move on. We got a new season hopefully fucking coming soon. Because this is, by the way, this is Face of the Franchise. I am, of course, Little Joe. And this is my partner, the CEO of Four Corner Studios,
Hello.
keeping us alive, our
Hello.
captain. Of course, I am the host and the runner of this show, but this is Michael, the co-pharaoh.
Because if he was the runner of this show, he would not ask me 12 million times where's the outline, and me coming up with the absolute...
I'm just not going to write. I mean, we know I'd write... First of all, we know I'd write a better outline. We've seen my outline.
I don't give a fuck about it. This outline was garbage. I couldn't do anything.
This is your pioneer since the show's begun.
If you guys want a
pioneer
show, this is going to be a show because this is all going to be bullshit. Let's go. Number 1.
Let's fucking do it.
You didn't do it. You didn't get it. Hot pussy. Second.
No, I want it to be destruction. And I hope the cap fell off and fucked up your studio and the new equipment you got.
Oh, my studio now. So it's not our
My
studio.
studio.
Pick it up.
Oh, fuck no. Now you
Pick
know
it
it's
up.
not getting picked
Pick
up.
it up.
Now you know there's
Pick it
no...
up.
Who are you talking
It is leaking.
to?
It is leaking. Sam's going to get pissed. Dude, I'm serious. Pick it up.
You know it's not leaking.
Dude.
First of all, it's not leaking.
Dude, don't make Sam pick that up. Come on, dog. This is for
I would...
Sam.
So
for Sam, not
I'm going
me.
to tell you right now. There is zero... I think you know there is zero chance of moving on.
That is
there for the rest of the show.
John, that's on Sam's court. Sam's are going to...
So this is officially a no-nonsense, all bullshit episode of Face of the Franchise. This has been the
I
slowest
hope
week
you guys know.
in off-season history.
If we don't have any more episodes, it's because Joey's not picking up this bottle.
It's because I leaked the water in my
Pick
studio.
it, dog.
In my
There's a towel right there. Just pick it up. I'm
It's not
I'm
leaking.
not even trying to demean you. Just
It's not.
pick it
It's
up.
not leaking. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do.
I feel like this is just nonsense. Just pick the goddamn bottle up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
It's not
Pick
leaking.
it, dude. Pick
It's
it
not
up.
leaking.
I'm telling you. Pick
You
it
are
up.
stressing.
Sam. Sam.
Are you?
Yes,
Wait, is it
gonna
like
beat your
you're like
shit.
tattletaling me?
No,
Like you're trying to
no,
tattletale on me?
No,
Like we're
I'm not
brothers?
trying to tell you.
Dad. He won't pick up his water
Tell
bottle.
him he needs to pick
Sam,
up his water
that
bottle.
cap
This is
is
ridiculous.
fully tied on. Do you see it leaking? No, you do not, Sam.
Well, you would like him to pick it
Sam,
up.
he really.
Look, he's
He
licking
wants
his
me
lips.
to. He wants me to.
Yeah. Sam, you gotta tell him. I can't tell him.
Do I
He's
serve
off
Sam?
hinge. He's off hinge.
Listen. It's perfectly fine where it is. That pin is bothering me. Hey, Sam, I want him to pick up that pin first.
I'll pick up the pin.
He picks up the pin. I pick up the water bottle on the count of 3.
Be nice and pick up both.
Oh! Sam's trying to Papa Bear the situation. Sam, I am not one of what I'm sure is your lovely daughters, but I am absolutely not picking up both. But on the count of 3,
All right.
if you pick up the pin,
All right. Count 3.
okay.
Count 3. 1,
3.
2.
No. So you didn't. Which way
Go,
are we going?
go.
Which way? Wait. No,
3.
I'm counting down.
All right, go.
You're counting up.
Go.
3.
I'm not doing this.
3, 2,
1.
Go.
Go. I'm going.
Go. Are you going?
What am I doing?
You're not. I'm not.
I have to go around.
Right.
I have to go
We have to
around.
at the same time.
Go. Alright.
Okay. So just to give you a little recap there, both alphas gave in after butting their heads and putting their balls on the table for a very important position. Although one of them clearly proved to be the beta when he had to get another man involved, it was his daddy.
I just gotta make sure.
Daddy, he dropped.
I gotta make sure that.
He dropped the spaghetti and he won't pick it up. And you know what? I'm glad we came together. We were able to pick up. We were able to pick up the water bottle. We were able to pick up the pen. Hey, look at me in the eyes.
No.
Look at me.
No.
Look at me.
No.
Big partner. Lover.
What do you want?
I want you to look me in the eyes.
What do you want me to say?
I want to say we are stronger together.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So if anybody doesn't know and been living under a rock, Aaron Rodgers is doing one thing nowadays, and he's doing the match. If you guys haven't seen the match, it's basically just two.
Is that what they were calling it? The match?
It's been called the match. It's been called match the last 3 fucking times. It's so stupid.
And what is this? Just always like hyped up, like big football players and hyped up.
Last time it was like Charles Barkley, and then like the first time it was Peyton Manning, Tiger Woods against Phil and Tom. I think that's what it was.
By the way, golf fans always get mad when I say this, but the least interesting, in quotes here, for those of you who aren't watching on YouTube and listening on Spotify or wherever you're listening to your podcast, in quotes here, the most least interesting sport, in quotes, that I've ever watched in my whole entire life.
What, golf?
I don't understand why people are into it. I know people feel very passionately about it. I feel the exact opposite way, and my passion is so strong of hating golf that I will never golf. I don't care what connections I have to make in the world. They are not going to be made on 18 holes. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah. No,
I'll tell you that right now.
So,
It may take me to the middle tier, but that is fine.
Personally, I watch golf when nothing's on. It's alright. I mean, it is what it is.
It's pretty alright.
I mean, it's not like my first sport. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, the US Open's on, let me put this shit on. Like, if it's on, it's on. I'll bet on it, whatever. It makes the juices flowing. So to end this conversation of nonsense.
This is, by the way, we should retitle this show Face of the Franchise, the Nonsense Episode.
So
because I am going down every rabbit hole I can find today.
It is.
If you open that rabbit hole door me, I am taking advantage of it.
Yep. I mean,
I am burrowing in today.
So one thing that did come out of it is everybody asked Aaron Rodgers about their stupid shit about like, oh, it's been a quiet off season. He was talking shit to Tom Brady. Tom Brady was talking shit. He was talking shit to Tom Brady. I mean,
wait. I'm sorry. What? He was talking shit to Tom Brady. Ron Brady was talking shit. He was talking shit to Tom Brady. Tom Brady was talking shit.
Everybody was
talking shit. Can you just clarify who was talking shit?
Everybody was talking shit.
And there was other people talking shit.
It's basically just it's a dick swinging
Bryson,
contest.
Phil talking shit. It was a big dick swinging contest. It was literally, basically that was this little pre-matchup was the same pick up the pen, pick up the water bottle moment we just had. In a much more hype sense where millions and millions of more people are going to watch, that's essentially the moment we just had. It was, some passive-aggressive jabs that slowly but surely unfiltered itself as aggressive.
It was just a big, like I said, it was a dick swinging contest.
Yes.
That's just, whatever.
Funniest comment, as I mentioned to you before the show, because I guess I had to watch this, and I was like, first of all, I don't give a shit about this topic. I don't give a shit at all. Why are we talking about this? But then I was a little bit intrigued just because, Tom did get a little good swing in there too. Got a little good jabs. I mean, it was decent. It was, hey, he never. For Tom Brady, it was excellent. For Tom Brady, it was a home run because worst shit talker I've ever seen in my whole entire life. But goes, oh well, Aaron. Yeah, I'm so glad that Aaron's gonna have a chance in this one to do something clutch because he normally doesn't get to get a chance. And Aaron took it all in stride in his very Aaron way and said, well, yeah, I haven't really been given that opportunity, ha ha ha. But besides that, we'll see, hooray, watch it July, whenever, and
Good luck. Good luck.
Meh.
So for those players who are not at training camp,
speaking of Aaron Rodgers,
I mean, a lot of them are not. Like Xavier Howard's not. Shaquille Griffin.
Which is making a bigger deal out of than I expect.
So everybody is doing it for contracts. Everybody's doing it for contracts.
Well, he signed a contract is the thing with Howard. And why
Howard signed a contract literally last year. And he broke some fucking record this year, and he wants more money because of Jalen Ramsey, because of Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah.
Gilmore's doing the same thing. Fucking Chandler Jones is doing the same thing. I don't understand. Chandler Jones was so happy that J.J. Watt was coming, and then all of a sudden is saying, no, I don't want to go. Like, what the fuck? Like, then why are you happy that J.J. Watt's there? Like,
I'm sure he is, but I'm sure he likes money more, and he thinks he can angle it to get it.
And I hate, this is what I hate the most by a lot of people. A lot of people are like, well, why are people holding out, or why are people doing these things? Yeah, if you're not on, like, a Super Bowl winning team, who gives a fuck? Right? Like,
right.
You're on the Arizona Cardinals. You're on the Miami Dolphins.
The only other big holdout you didn't mention is Jamal, by the way.
Well, Jamal
is
I was going to get to
doing
Jamal by himself has I have a
we'll get
comment.
To
I have a comment for that jackass.
Wrap up with the other four, but yeah.
So the other ones, they're asking money on teams that, in my personal opinion, has virtually no hope of winning the Super Bowl. So they need to get the money when they can. They're also on the tail end of their careers, whatever.
Some of these teams have a chance at winning a Super Bowl.
Patriots, no.
No. Dolphins, potentially. Potentially.
We just named the three.
Packers, if they can keep Aaron Rodgers, yes.
Packers, yes, that's one thing.
Yes.
Packers, one thing.
Packers always yes.
But that's not even a holdout for. It's kind of a holdout for a contract, but it's more of a holdout of I don't want to be in this fucking situation anymore. Like literally, like you can throw the Mahomes contract at me, and I feel like
you can throw the heavens and the gates and all the power in the
he just
East
wants
City,
gone.
and
He
it's
just wants
yeah,
gone.
he's done.
He just wants gone.
He's done. Yeah.
So, what else? Who was the other one? The Arizona Cardinals.
And we can get more into that because I don't know if it's been covered extensively enough about how Aaron Rodgers feels about his contract and everything going on with Aaron Rodgers. So if we want to do like 30 minutes on it, because I know
like 5
most
seconds.
of those sports shows haven't covered it whatsoever. So
because
I feel like we should get
this is ridiculous. Like Aaron Rodgers is like what? He's the third, fourth highest paid quarterback. He wants to be number one. Rightfully so. He's an MVP, whatever. But he's also 35 fucking years old. Like, I know Tom Brady's over here doing whatever, but I don't see Aaron Rodgers doing the TB12 method every day and, like, fucking keeping himself in shape. He's over here looking like a goddamn, like, I've told you before, he looks like a guy that literally stopped lifting, and you looked at him and you're like, damn, that's what he looks like without the pads on? Like, goddamn, like that, he looks awful. So, here's another thing. Jamal Adams, you want a new contract, which, here's the twofer in this. Seattle has to oblige. Seattle has to give him the contract, because they gave him 2 fucking first-round picks to the New York Jets for him. He doesn't deserve shit. He doesn't deserve shit. He has more sacks than interceptions. There are 4 or 5 edge rushers, one being T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt, I think one of them was Khalil Mack, has more interceptions than him in the last 2 years. He is a glorified Landon Collins, and you can feel that. He is a glorified Landon Collins.
I think it's a little harsh.
No, it's not harsh enough. He is a linebacker playing safety. That is all it is. That is all it is. I don't want to hear him in the same breath as Jesse Bates, Budda Baker, Mika Fitzpatrick, Darwin James.
Fair.
I don't want to hear it. He's outside of that. He's outside. He's a good safety. He's a good defensive player. He's not a great safety or somebody who's going to take away the field. He is a glorified linebacker safety.
OCD bothered me, Derwin James. But yeah, so
I said Derwin.
You said Darwin. And his theories and his birds. And he discovered everything.
Well, here's the theory of this. The strongest survive. Not in this case. Fuck 'em.
Way to tie it in, baby!
Go ahead.
That's what I like to
Go
see.
ahead.
Well, a couple things. Number one, I mean, I think you are being harsh on a lot of these guys, in my opinion. I understand Jamal maybe by name is still has some notoriety. Maybe I'm a little biased with that, but I also think if this guy can stay fucking healthy, there is still time to solidify what he can be. You are absolutely right. He's no longer in that top 5 safety conversation like he was at a certain point in his career. That is very fair, and I'll give you that. Gilmore, yes, fine. He looks like we're in the same shape right now. Me and Gilmore, that is fair enough. But
Gilmore, also another guy. You're a top 3 corner, but Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard pretty much solidified. Oh, and my boy White, my boy Tre'Davious Wright.
Yeah,
White. He's okay.
Tre'Davious Wright. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So you're not in that link anymore, but you've proven yourself. So I understand to a certain extent. But I think you go and you just play your game, man. You got to be a leader for that team. They rely on you to be a leader in that team, and a force in that locker room that doesn't feel like just a straight dictatorship, which is what dominates that locker room by we know who. And then let me dive a little bit more into Jamal. I just think, again, this is a guy that I see he's not dead yet, but I'm kind of doing one of those things where I'm playing both sides because at the same time, I think all these guys except for probably Aaron and Xavier do not deserve to be holding out right now. Not deserve to be holding out. Get your ass, go to work. Even there's a small argument maybe for Chandler, but even then, it's let's go to fucking work. Let's figure this out. Prove that you want to be on the field, and then I bet you your contract will go your way, or what you want worked out will be worked out.
Exactly. So to that is kind of crazy that there's a bunch of holdouts, but not surprising after the year that transpired, and they just want to get their money. So
holding out to holding on too dearly.
I was going to say from a couple.
Okay, what's your transition? Go ahead. Yeah.
From one.
We should do more of these, by the way. We both do our little transition. Go ahead. What you got?
From a couple of delusional players to the actual most delusional person I've ever seen in my fucking entire life.
I think mine was better, but sure.
Whatever. Derek Carr. In a press conference, he said he'd rather retire than not be a Raider. In all things that are holy, since 2000, let's just say the year 2000. Not one person in their motherfucking life has said, I'd rather be a Raider than a Chief, than a Titan, than Washington football team now. You're telling me if
you name the team excluding maybe like the Jets,
your coach hates
Browns.
Your coach hates you.
Browns from the past, not now anymore. Browns, Jags, Raiders are right up there in that top 5.
The coach hates him. Number one.
He likes an abusive relationship.
He hates the shit out of Derek Carr.
He's a glutton for pain.
And let's be honest, if the Washington football team was, I'll give you 2 first-round, or not 2 first-round picks. 2.
We don't want you.
Yeah.
We don't want him.
Second-round picks. 2 second-round picks.
We knocked on the wrong door.
Derek Carr.
It was an accident. Yeah.
I'm okay with Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr is fine. He's not the greatest. He's not the worst. I think
he needs to play angry all the time.
Bingo.
Yeah.
But there's a team that will bring that out of him. The Washington football team. Not saying that this will happen. I'm just spitballing here. You're telling me if you are on the Washington football team who has a better defense, better coach, better everything, you wouldn't be fucking happy, Derek Carr?
These little fun takes with my team.
This is just one of those kumbaya moments when Antonio Brown also said he wanted to be. He's like, I love Pittsburgh. I want to retire. Blah blah blah. Went crazy on the Raiders. Then is now in the Bucks. Now he's stuck in Tom Brady's. So there you go.
With the son, yeah. So I mean, a couple things here, dude.
Stop with the son.
Never. It happened. It's on tape. And no one talks about it, and I don't understand why. Come on. Anyway, yeah, it's like if Barstool called me, okay? Barstool called me today and said, listen, Joe, we want to off your contract. We've heard what you've done over there at Four Corners. We want to go ahead and offer you to do your own little stupid-ass podcast. That's it. And I said, nope, with all due respect to Four Corners Radio. But I think you get where I'm going here.
No, there's no all due respect. I would have punched you in the dick.
You would have punched me in the dick?
If you said no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is like...
Because if they said, Michael, you're by yourself, go.
I'm done.
I've been like, yo, Joey, I'm sorry, I'm out this...
I would have been like, fuck yeah, buddy. Like, let's go. Congratulations. Like, same kind of deal. To me, it's almost like the same thing. It's almost on the same scale. Derek Carr saying, I want to stay with the Raiders. So you're basically blackballing yourself when you were probably already blackballed in the first place. I think his contention is way off worse than we are, to be honest. And he says, yeah, I'm going to stay here. I mean, it's like, all right, well, let me go ahead and keep my head buried in the sand as deep as possible until I suffocate. And my career dies. And that's what Derek Carr's doing.
Well, that's just sad. I'm sad for him. He just doesn't understand.
Hey, you know what? To a certain extent, you gotta respect the loyalty, but then it's like too much of anything is bad for you.
Jerk me off.
And here, you're ODing on loyalty, Derek Carr. You're ODing on loyalty. It's a situation where, yeah, like you said, the coach doesn't even like you, most of the players don't even like you or believe in you. Why? Because you're, so hell-bent on proving them all wrong? Because in your heart, you are Raiders blood now? Like,
you're not Kent Stabler.
Because for some reason they don't know how to break up with their longtime girlfriend, so they continue to be in this toxic relationship.
They want to get away from him.
No, he's that girlfriend that says, I will kill myself if you leave me. Okay? Not to get too extreme, but he is that girlfriend. He is at that point where he is, I will never leave you! With the non-YouTube viewers, I have an imaginary figure gun held up to my head. And that's exactly what Derek Carr is doing, except it's a real loaded fucking shotgun, right, locked and loaded, and he is, for some reason, hitching his fucking wagon to the Raiders.
You're out of control. You're out of control.
You know it was dead on. With that being said, for some reason we have the most off-season topic we've ever had on the show.
No.
This is the most off-season.
People need to realize this topic is brought on by 2 things.
There are 5 interceptions at minicamp.
Yes, 5 interceptions at minicamp with no Xavier Howard there. You suck.
It's definitely not ideal,
you suck.
But there's no reason to get so bad out of shape.
I'm planting the flag again.
Too early, bro.
Planting the flag again. Tua's not it. Tua's not it. You had a chance at Deshaun Watson before he got massage envy in 22 cases. But that is not my fault.
It's your best joke of the show.
22 cases. All I'm saying, do you want 22 cases or 5 interceptions, Dolphins fans? Let's be honest. You all had Chad Johnson do his domestic violence shit, and look at that. So
looking like nothing compared to what, yeah, shit.
All I'm saying, slide a little tip once you hear that 22 cases are done. Somehow the 22 cases are poof. You slide
magically, they're all good.
They're all gone somehow because like most things in the world, when money talks, bullshit walks.
No, I'm sure he was just purely innocent dude, and then they were all false accusations, despite there being 22 of them.
22.
22. Not one. Not two. 22.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Tua just sucks. I can't. I'm planting my flag now that Tua sucks because might
as well get, like you're saying, you might as well get Deshaun then because you put up with the rest of the shit. Why not? Might as well get him in there.
Tua sucks. From here on out, I don't want to hear anything about Tua, blah 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 blah. Ever again.
Maybe I'm just in a good mood today. I think besides, the Derek Carr committing suicide with wanting to stay on the Raiders.
Yeah, that was kind of dark.
Yeah, I like to get dark every once in a while. You need it to keep yourself good and humble and show good character, right? So with that being said, I'm in a good mood today. I'm not totally out on Tua. I'm really not. I'm not out on Tua.
Just stay and watch. Burn. I'm telling you.
Sometimes sometimes you gotta.
This is your out right now. You could get out right now. Because I was never in. I'm more out.
I'm not in. I'm in on the Dolphins.
Oh, I'm in on the Dolphins. Don't get me wrong.
But so therefore, I can't be out on Tua, but I'm not in on Tua. I'm like, it's the classic.
You could see a scenario.
My balls are on the fence, dude. My balls are right on that fence.
I mean, you can.
It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. I wish they had a little more cushion.
Yikes.
I wish it wasn't the pointy kind, you know what I mean? But
when the best defender is not there, you throw 5 interceptions. Fucking yikes.
It's not ideal, but I think it's too early to overreact. You're shaking off the rust. You're shaking off the dust.
All I'm saying,
you're getting back in the swing of things.
If it was Fitzpatrick those entire 16 games, we might be talking about the Dolphins being.
Maybe he was a little boozy over the off season.
Workout videos.
Again, hey, first of all, another gross topic, but before we get into that, first of all, yeah, like you said, to wrap this up, 22 cases dropped, he's free, he's clear, guys. Watch out for all the females that work for you. But
3 first-round picks on Tua. Who says no? Workout videos. Workout videos are back.
I think you do with a 4th-round pick into it.
All I'm saying is this, and I hate this. I really do hate this more than anything in my fucking life.
Why do we have to talk about this?
Training videos,
besides,
camp videos.
And I know
I'm saying
James Harrison defined it.
No, that's fine.
Killed it, and it should have stopped there.
James Harrison was doing mammoth things. That's different. When you're doing mammoth acts, that's different. But when you're telling me Cam Newton's throwing bad passes in training camp, now this is hypothetical. This is hypocritical because I just made fun of Tua. But I'm just saying.
Lamar's were the worst passes that you are. You are being a big old hypocrite.
No.
Because Lamar's the worst passes ever, 2 through 5. But Cam threw some bad passes. That is the most hypocritical thing you've ever said on this fucking show. I'm taking a piss break. You figure it out.
No, are you serious? Come on with the piss break.
I gotta piss.
Get out.
Okay. I'm your pick.
Get out.
I'm your pick.
I just told I'll take back the Cam thing. But I will not take back anything else because this is the situation. Because, okay, fine, show me the bad passes. But if you're showing me good passes to running backs outside of the backfield and running backs doing running back drills, I'm not going to get my dick hard. I'm sorry. I am not going to get myself worked up because Najee Harris is doing great in his drills or Etienne caught a fucking pass from Trevor Lawrence with nobody around them for 10 yards. They're supposed to catch those passes. They were both first-round picks. Najee's supposed to do the things that he do. He's a first-round pick. Oh, fucking Cam Newton didn't look good. But what's his name? Mac Jones over here fucking throwing 2 great passes. Give me a fucking break, dude. You all need to stop sucking at the teeth of these videos that show great things and stop with the nonsense. Listen.
You get your shit together?
No.
You get your point together?
Relax. The people.
What was he saying?
Because people
was
over
it
here,
nonsense? Was it bullshit?
people over here are talking about Super Bowl champions off of videos that are 10-yard passes that are getting completed to running backs. Give me a fucking break. Oh, Trevor Lawrence's spin on his ball is so great. I've never seen it before. In training camp, that's when I'm going to put the training camp thing on. Give me a break.
When would you say is the biggest fiending for football? I would say it's the period of now. It is June and July.
It's the basketball playoffs coming to an end. Hockey playoffs coming to an end. Baseball is not even close to being finished.
It's so
the dog
terrifying.
days.
There's so much fucking baseball.
July, August, like
Dog days of summer are here.
It is the dog. I mean, look at the list. We just talked about Derek Carr for no reason.
By the way, can we just read our outline first?
Read the outline.
The outline this week, face of the franchise fans, is this. Outline first, in parentheses, really nothing this week. No players holding out. Brady versus Rodgers, golf, and legit going at it. Derek Carr, I will retire if I'm anything but a Raider. Tua throws 5 picks in training camp. Workout hype videos are back, and then we're going to get to our debate here in a second, which I don't even like, which is...
I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to say. We might be...
We're talking about fantasy football next week.
Fantasy football show all next week.
All month.
All month.
Yeah.
We'll do a live mock draft.
I mean, we are technically started as a fantasy football show and are still at that at our heart when it comes.
Listen, I'm still in 9 leagues, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right. You are still a fantasy football crack addicted.
I mean, yeah.
That is your drug of choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like mine is weed, yours is fantasy football.
And it's crack. And I haven't done a mock draft in a while, and I'm not fiending. I'm just like, it's kind of weird. I have not done a lot this year because of just like work and shit like that.
You're probably feeling a little out of sorts.
I don't know. I feel unprepared.
Anxiety building up a little bit.
A little bit. Bubbling.
Okay.
So,
we'll keep on tracking that.
Just please stop.
Keep us updated.
If I see another fucking person post a video and like make like comments like I can't wait, do this, do that, just fuck off, please. Just
trigger. Let my boy recover, okay? He's trying to be a little smoother about it. He's trying to own his addiction. He's trying to control his addiction.
Cause show me fantasy football videos. I don't want to see this shit. Show me your mock draft. Show me your cockamamie bullshit of like your names and shit. That's funny to me. That's gonna get me going.
What addiction do you think takes more of a toll? Mine addiction or your addiction?
Mine, because it's a second job. It's like a third job actually, 4th job now. I have 4 corners. I have that consulting thing. I have my real job, and I have fantasy football.
And I just have to watch out for the weak pins that are too strong, like on me, like last week, and I can, talk English.
There you go. You can get it out. I can barely speak English now. Like with that probably.
Just it being brought up, yeah. The anxiety's getting brought out. I see you're breaking out in hot sweats. Hives are coming. So let's move on to, I guess, our argument, our debate. Now listen. I could also right now. I can propose something else to you, unless you want to ride with this, because I think we're a little bit opposite on this. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and we are going to do Little Joe in News Debate of the Week.
And this is not even a debate. Like, let's be honest. This is like here's the scenario, all right? Should rookie quarterbacks start like week 1?
I will also add in, after this, throw in how many leagues should a person be in? How many fantasy leagues should somebody be?
We talked about this already.
No. We talked about how soon is too soon to talk about fantasy football.
All right.
We did not talk about
how many average.
So this was a little fun topic since it is kind of similar to something we did recently.
An
average person.
An average person should do.
You want to do this first? You just want to go right into this one first? Okay.
3 real ones, and then 1 like daily fantasy if you really want to get into it.
3 real ones and 1 daily fantasy. I would say that's even too much. I would say 2.
3.
2.
What's 3 gonna do? It's not gonna break your fucking.
No, there starts to be a difference, especially if you're doing 4 and even if it's a daily fantasy. What happens?
No, but
you start cheering against who?
Yourself. But
yes.
Daily fantasy is also for money, so you're like winning money. It's not like it's gambling, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Plus, you can pick the players you don't have. Like if I pick in daily fantasy Travis Kelce and I don't have Travis Kelce on my teams, that's still pretty cool because I'm cheering for Travis Kelce, who's the best tight end in football.
In your 27 leagues you're in, how often do you?
Every week. No, there's not often of not rooting against.
No, that's not the question I was going to ask. How often do you forget to, replace that kicker.
Dead as 0.
How? Because
0.
I did 5, and that happened to me. Maybe it's because I had to switch to so many different.
Oh, so that's a good thing you just brought up.
So you just have it streamlined. You figure out a way to get streamlined.
Actually, Yahoo and ESPN now has it.
Where it's streamlined together.
So it shows your leagues. So say I'm in one league, right? I'm in the one league in the ESPN or Yahoo app, and I look at say Michael Bagley, the kicker for the Chargers, and he's out. He's on bye week, and I have him for 4 of the 5. I click.
You notice hearing you use the fantasy terms, I got a little excited. I can't lie. I got my hair rose up.
I can click on it and then click on the player, and in the player it shows where I have him, and it says, would you like to bench him, drop him, add him, blah blah blah. It depends on what his status is in your league, and then that's it. You press it once, you press it wherever you want to press it, and that was it. And the same with the waiver wire pickups. It's easy. It's easy to do 20 leagues when that's one of the features now. But back in the day,
when did they start doing that?
2 years ago.
How did I not know? So if I have a league in ESPN, I have a league in Yahoo.
It's only working for that app though. So like if you can't, obviously you can't do ESPN and Yahoo. So but like if you're on Yahoo and you have 6 of those 9 leagues, those 6 are controlled by one button.
Because that's what fucked me, is going through all these other things, and then you get distracted by something else.
When it happens,
I definitely have a diagnosed
I
ADHD.
will show you.
I think you know. Okay. Alright.
I'll show you. It's real simple.
Okay.
Super simple. The only thing that I've never missed a lineup, I've never put an illegal lineup where somebody's like, bye week injuries, nothing. Because I get the alerts like that, and I do that, and it's easy, streamlined.
Beautiful, wonderful, I love efficiency. 2 leagues. Still 2
That's
leagues.
fine. I'm not saying do me, because
you're speaking from
I'm an outlier.
an addictive perspective.
Yes, and that's why I didn't say do so leagues.
Like if you ask me, Joe,
Joe,
what is an average amount of weed for somebody to smoke a week? I'd say like a quart, like
but
7
you don't
grams
do
a
that.
week.
But you don't do that.
Like I'd say around that plus that. So I'd say a little higher than that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
about a half a week and some dabs. A gram of dabs.
I love fantasy football. It's my hobby. It's my 4th job. Whatever. That's all I'm saying.
By the way, now that I've left the oppressive school system, which I still won't name, you probably figured it out at this point if you guys have been listening and tracking.
They know
if you really try to put this little story together, then snaps for you. That's great, and you probably figured it out.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, but I can now give the details to my weed smoking for if I do please to or feel to.
There you go.
That's what
it's good content.
But so yeah, who doesn't love it? But 2, or who gives a shit really? But yeah, 2 leagues. You say 3 leagues. I think we're agree and disagree.
You can push it to 3. I mean, like I said, do 3 that are on the same platform, and you won't get tired.
Okay. But that's so hard to do. I say 2 different.
If you're
2
starting,
leagues, one different platform.
If you're starting off, just do 1. Just do 1. Get yourself acclimated to everything. Then ramp it up to where you feel is comfortable. Then that's where I say, because
most people peak out at 2 though. If you talk to the average fantasy football person,
it's a bandwidth thing. If you can handle 2, fine. If you can handle 5, fine. If you can handle 25, fine. Like it's really what you can handle.
I'm dialing back from 5 this year. I think I'm doing 3 this year, and that's probably it. Aren't I in some league? Didn't I volunteer to be in some league with you and some college buddies in one show?
Dude, I don't know.
I think too. So, anyway, way back.
You wanted to be in it because you said, you won that 2 times. They probably suck, blah blah blah. They really don't suck. It's just I've had.
Oh yeah. Put me in that one you won twice.
I have situations.
Put me in that one you won twice.
I have situations where Alvin Kamara won me the championship because I had 7 touchdowns from the Christmas Day game. It happens.
Put me in that one you won twice.
Whatever.
I still stand by that.
That's not me. That's not my call.
When should rookie quarterback? That's our next debate. When should rookie quarterbacks? Should they start training camp right away? I think from this year we're saying the day they are drafted, right? Because I would say the day they are drafted, yes.
No, so my
ground running, get your ass to fucking
conversation is
your respective fucking practice field, your respective whatever it is, and get your ass going.
I'm gonna be very diplomatic because it's true. In some situations,
Boo.
you need to wait. You do need to wait because if Patrick Mahomes was fucking behind Alex Smith, you want to give Alex Smith one more try. There you go. Patrick Mahomes came in, became one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in a while. Lamar Jackson, he didn't start right away. Joe Flacco did, and then he got some time. Then there's situations like your boy RG3 who goes in right away, does well, gets unfortunately injured and gets fucked Like, that's a situation. Like, some situations need to realize that they need to...
Not my boy, by the way.
Need to give up.
Broke my heart.
Need to give themselves some time. And don't listen to the outside noise. Because this is what I'm hearing. Justin Fields needs to start right away for the Chicago Bears. No, he doesn't. Andy Dalton's fine. Andy Dalton's going to be okay. Not saying Andy Dalton's good by any means, but I'm just saying, give it a chance, goddammit. Like, it doesn't have to be right away.
I totally misread I thought you meant, like, should he start, like, practicing right away?
Oh,
or training right away?
Start practicing.
I totally overanalyzed that.
No.
Okay, my fault. I was like, this is a dumbass debate. No, absolutely not. They should not start. So we're on the same page for this.
Yeah.
I misunderstood the debate originally. I sometimes take things very literal, and I took that too literal, where I overdrove it and killed the meaning there. I mean, yeah, man, that is situational. There's no, we're on the same page. It's not a debate. I had a feeling. I'm glad we did the other one because Newt and Joe on the same page.
Nah, this was not even an argument. This is a public.
I'm gonna start thinking of the debate topic. This is
a public service announcement. You gotta really give these guys some chances. Like, I mean, there's so much good talent coming out of college, and a lot of people are like, well, they didn't progress in the NFL. Well, I'm sorry. In situations, it could be their fault, but in other situations, it could be bad coaching. Adam Gates, I'm calling you out because watch Sam Darnold's going to be great. And the team itself, like, the team is just shit. So
it is a case-by-case scenario for sure. It is, like, again, like when you have Andy Dalton versus Justin Fields, I think that's pretty obvious.
A lot of people want Justin Fields, duh. Like, right. Justin Fields should start, but, like, give the man some fucking time.
I would say in that situation, start him right away.
No.
Yeah, I would say in that situation, start it right away. I think there's other guys you can develop.
Justin Fields, Trey Lance. Unfortunately for Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence, they're gonna have to because.
Yes.
But Trey Lance, Justin Fields. Trask, of course, is not gonna start because Tom Brady's immortal. Kellen Mond, if he's the guy after Kirk Cousins, he can wait. But like those are the situations. Okay, and I'll throw another one who has to start right away, maybe because of 22 cases. David Mills. He's going to probably have to start. But there's a situation where you just relax. Just calm down. These quarterbacks will develop into who you want to be. They all don't have to be Andrew Luck right away and break records. Or Baker Mayfield.
Sure, but at the same time, too, I would say I understand the conversation to a certain extent of with these high draft picks, you put so much value on them. Why not have them start away? Where I think it really comes down to what do they do in training camp? What do they do in preseason? Because you look at somebody, and Justin Fields could, in a certain extent, yes, I know there's NFL experience and there's pro experience, be farther along than Andy Dalton. It just kind of depends on how quickly he learns and how quickly he picks things up. Like, Mahomes probably picked things up way faster and was ready to start right out the gates if we really needed him to. When he first started, I know he didn't start right away, but that is a situation where he probably picked things up and developed along faster than the majority of the league. When you think you have a guy like that, I think it's worth getting him out there, and that's the quickest way for him to develop. Just like any other field, the best way to get experience is go out in the field. And I see what you're saying to a certain extent. Let them learn from the guys. Let them learn from all that. I think for the Zach Wilsons of the world, for the Trey Lances of the world, that is the right call. But I think that somebody like who's obviously going to start right away, like a Trevor Lawrence, and somebody who may start right away, like Justin Fields, most likely I think he'll start right away. They've earned that.
They earned it. I'm just saying, like, some of these guys...
So it did turn into a little bit of debate. It's not exactly the topic we were thinking.
Some of these guys just do need to learn the playbook a little bit. Like, some of them are jackasses like Jamarcus Russell who didn't know what the fuck he was doing. But some of them are good guys. Some of them are good talents and want to learn and want to do like Sam Darnold, but their situation is just shit. It's like, don't crap on a quarterback right fucking away until you see it. And Sam Darnold now is...
that we agree on, yes.
Sam Darnold is not... And I'm using him as the biggest example.
I think what we disagree in our debate here is the context of when they should start.
I'm saying Justin Fields...
We both agree it's situational.
Week
1.
I can't.
Week 1.
I can't do it.
Let's go.
Give Red Rocket his chance, damn it.
I think he's already had a couple chances, and that Red Rocket goes flat real fast.
God. There's nothing more...
The nut's too quick and gets soft real fast.
This is the happiest moment to end this goddamn show. This show is just...
And nuts too quick and gets soft real fast. So that's the way we end the Face of the Franchise episode.
Thank you guys.
The only way to do it.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the most green episode we've ever had. We will have another episode next week, and it's going to be
Nothing
all about
wrong with a little
fantasy.
blue collar, baby.
Hey, it happens. But thank you for rocking with us. Shout out to our sponsors. Let's start off with Eyesight, mobile eyewear company, the eyewear company that comes to you. Go on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Look at their website. See their new releases of sunglasses. You will not be disappointed. And Stuck Up Clothing Co., baby. At finest fashion money can buy. Their new shirts are out now. Go find the new blue, baby blue,
Woo!
pink button downs on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, as well
Good
as
for
their
any
website.
situation, business, casual, party down. It's whatever you need.
Summertime, baby.
Yes,
Rick
sir.
Ross look. Shirt, button down shirt, open, nothing under it. You know, fat guys, you love it.
Sexy, business, casual.
It's Seductions by Jax. Get your hair done, get your nails done, get everything done that you need to be done. Go on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Book with her. She's booking up fast. Please, please, please look.
Book weeks ahead of time, so if you can get it while you can, go do it. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, she is getting booked faster than any other lash technician in Nova.
And this show is sponsored by Smooth My Balls, the best in ball taken care of. I mean, I wear the ball deodorant. It keeps me nice and smooth. Keeps me everywhere. 15% off
Changed
your
my
next
grooming
purchase.
game, dude. Completely changed my grooming game. I needed it, Pat.
It got so well that they had to put down the pricing, but it's still pretty good. 15% off your next purchase using 4CR20. That's the number 4CR, the number 20, and your next purchase. I am the Pharaoh. That is Little Joe. Stay breezy. Stay easy. One love.
Aha!